Yo guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be giving y'all the most, or the only high ground retake you will need in Fortnite. Yeah, so let's just get right into it, bro. Now, this is the simplest high ground retake I can ever give y'all. I don't even know if I'd count as a high ground retake. It's just a build move, but it's literally the only build move you need. Once you figure this build move out, combine it with a bunch of other build moves that will be really effective in an actual in-game fight. You know, I'm not talking about PGs. I'm not talking about creative realistics or zone wars. I'm talking about in-game fights. This is actually useful. So you might be wondering what it is, and you probably do know what it is, and I'm guessing that probably 75 or more percent of y'all can already do this. Now, let's say there's a guy up there, looking down on me, or just there's a guy, in a base right here, right? And I want to get up to him. I want to make space, so I'm gonna go this way. But what I'm gonna do is go like this, little scissor ramp, double ramp, right? And essentially the high ground retake is just this, a Dwifo cone. Just like that. Well, you'd only do one of these usually, but I mean, this is the high ground retake, bro, the Dwifo cone, and you can do it on both sides. So let's say there's someone over there, you know, trying to shoot at me. I can put the walls up over here, right? Now, I want to explain to y'all how to do this real quick. I'm going to do it in slow. Now, like I said, you don't need a double ramp, but you can do a double ramp. And you're basically just going to look behind you, swing walls up, and as long as you're looking above the halfway point of this wall, your cone will be placed right there. But a lot of mistakes people make when they're trying to do this, even though it's very easy, is they're looking at the lower part of this wall and they place the cone right here, which messes them up like that, right? So just make sure you have the crosshair placement down and you're looking at the upper portion of one of these, walls, right? Um, so yeah, that's basically how you do it. Now, let me explain why this is so good and different kind of variations you can do of this. First thing you can do is when you thwifo, you can just thwifo again, or you can thwifo and then do like do one of these, right? So you're kind of just testing the range. Now, when you do this, the whole point of looking back and thwifoing is to see your opponent, to know where your opponent is, right? So like if when you're turning around, you have like reads. So let's say he's building like to your right here, trying to get in front of you. You can place a wall here, do this, you know what I'm saying, jump out, whatever it is, right? The whole point is to know where your opponent is. So that's why it's so effective, yet so simple. Another thing you can do out of the Thwifo cone is when you do this, you can build like this. I don't usually do that, but that's another thing. When you Thwifo, you can also place a floor here, walls here, and side jump like this, right? Could be another good thing. Um, yeah, you can do it like this as well. So just different little side jumps out of it. Yeah, you can place a wall here, here, go like that. Or another common one would be you can swing walls up and just edit straight out the top. And then yeah, again, the fake Dwifo where you just kind of keep doing them. Because if you, let me give you all the example. If you do this, right, and your opponent is up here, it's going to look like you might try to edit out the top. So he might jump on top of your cone, but you're going to keep on building up and regain high ground. So again, I mean, there's so many different little variations you can do with this. That's why it's so good. But I just wanted to bring light to this high ground retake. It's so simple. I mean, again, there's no editing unless you make it. But dude, you're just swinging walls up, placing a cone. You know, it's so simple, but so effective, and you can do so many different variations out of the Thwifo. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you. Just incorporate this and master this if you have not already. And I promise you, it's so good. And if you stop doing the Thwifo because you thought it was too simple or not effective, I promise you it is. You're just not using it in the correct situations. So yeah, guys, I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.